Hi there, my name's David. My business site is dms.blue, and I'm a digital marketing specialist. I've been in digital marketing, web design, content marketing, and everything related to it for about 20 years. So let's see what your question is. How can I make a WordPress site in 24 hours? Well, one response was to get on YouTube and just do some research. The other response is to hire a professional. What's the middle ground? Well, basically, the more truth is it's all about the level of professionalism and what your objectives are. Now, I know a lot of people like WordPress because there's this perception that anybody can do this. You see the commercials on TV, anybody can make a website. That's true to an extent. Anybody can make a website, but most people can't make websites that will make their phone ring with new customers. That's the big difference. Nobody really needs a website. People need more phone calls and more emails and more business coming in. A generic DIY website really isn't going to do that. It's just going to create like a blank page or something, and it may look good, it may not. It's really unlikely that it's going to go to the top of Google search results unless you're already an experienced developer and programmer. So that needs to be out there. Um, it's fine to have a hobby, and there's nothing wrong with that. And it's very different to have a business where you have bills to pay, you've got a family depending on you to pay the bills and put food on the table. That's very different. That's where the rubber meets the road, as they say. If that's your goal, to support a family and make more money, a free DIY website that's kind of like a hobby thing that's fun and you kind of mess around with it or tinker with it whenever you want, that's not going to achieve that objective. If you really don't care about making money and it's more like a hobby that you do for fun, then why do you need it done in 24 hours, right? You can just take your sweet time doing it. So it really depends on what your goals are. If you don't really have goals, we don't know because you don't go into details on that. So to answer this question, you can go to WordPress.com. You can create a free DIY site in 24 hours or less. And whatever it looks like, it looks like. Whatever content is there is there. And that's basically it. If there's a business associated with it, then you really have to work with a professional and make sure that, hey, I need this ranked at the top of local Google search results because I have X, Y, and Z business goals that need to be met. I've got to get this number of orders placed per day for my restaurant, or I have a handyman business and I need this number of orders placed per week, or I'm just not making enough money to get by. It's really important that you make those goals stated to whomever you work with so they can help you achieve those goals a lot quicker, a lot easier from the beginning. If you don't have money or whatever your situation is and you just want to try to do it yourself, that's the way to do it, is just tinker around with WordPress.com, mess around with Gutenberg, and just have fun doing it, and it's a hobby. When you're able to budget a few grand and work with a professional to get it done and really meet serious objectives, that's really the difference that needs to be pointed out here. And it may not be the most PC answer, but it's the truest answer I can give you. I've never known anybody in my life to build a functional professional level website, whether it's WordPress, Wix, Weebly, Squarespace, or whatever, in 24 hours. I've never seen that done in my entire life. And I've been doing this since the internet began back in the 90s. Not a spring chicken anymore. So that's my answer. I hope it helps. If you want more information, please visit me at dms.blue. And hopefully this answer helps. So take care.